Hey guys, GD Stocks here, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to top 10 Digimon moments that will make you cry. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Let's get this video to 20 likes, and without further ado, let's get right into it.
Pokemon! Don't watch!
Well, that wasn't very difficult.
Hey guys, it's Ash here with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 Digimon moments that will make you cry.
Mimi.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most heartbreaking scenes in Digimon that should come with a box of tissue.
Some scenes in Digimon are actually pretty sad, so I wonder what this list will be.
I don't understand. It's simple. If I don't see her, then she can never say goodbye to me. Is that what you really want?
I'm afraid you'll regret it one day.
It's too painful to say goodbye.
Number 10, Mama Frigimon melts. Digimon Data Squad.
Aww, you sweet little thing. There, it's okay.
Losing a digital partner is never easy, but in Keenan's case, he wasn't just friends with Frigimon, he was raised by her. So when Karata's attack defrosted her in cold blood, Keenan was essentially losing his mother.
Keenan, no! Get away from here! No! Frigimon! No!
With
Well, shit.
that context, there's just no making it through the kid's pain cries without wanting to do the same, especially since Frigimon spent her final breaths urging Keenan to forgive the humans. Unfortunately, her dying wish is the one thing Keenan can't fulfill. In fact, after such a heartless attack on the digital world, it's hard not to hate Karata right alongside him.
You must promise not to hate the humans, because you are...
Mama! No, Mama, no!
Number 9, Forgotten Gamamon.
Forgot who?
ヒロと一緒ずっと一緒ヒロ
They say an imitation never outdoes the original, but this one might be the exception. Betsumon's copycat routine had everyone thinking the real Gamamon was a fraud, including Hiro himself. Even Gamamon's brash optimism couldn't hold up in the face of losing his home, his friends, and his partner. And yet, all that just makes Hiro's eventual breakthrough all the more gratifying.
Gamamon!
ヒロ
Gamamon!
Given everything the pair went through in this episode, Gamamon's waterworks are definitely earned. Plus, with Hiro's help, he also gets to show the Betsumon what separates a knockoff from the original. Let's just say Gamamon's Digivolutions have never been so satisfying.
もう誰の入れ替わりもなりすましも許さない他人の人生を奪わせはしないメテオレクス
Number 8, Koichi's Fall. Digimon Frontier.
Flight and
See, I've only seen the first 3 seasons of Digimon, so half of these I probably won't understand, since I only seen the first movie and the first 3 seasons, so...
darkness together.
I hope you enjoy Oblivion because it's the last thing you will ever experience.
Unlike the other Digidestined, the stakes for Koichi's twin were always life and death. He didn't have a living body in the human world, so if his ancient spirit was ever defeated, there was no second chance.
I think I'm ready.
No, please! Koichi!
Of course, none of that would matter if Lusamon destroyed Earth. But for Koichi, that was never an option anyway. Instead, he took the brunt of Lucemon's lethal attack, knowing full well what the sacrifice meant for his own life. It's a truly unforgettable end for his character, even if he wouldn't stay dead for very long. Still, that doesn't make his decision here any less impactful in the moment.
My brother, I can't tell you what it means to me to have met you. I have no regrets. No regrets.
I'm so confused right now.
Number 7. Rebooted. Digimon Adventure Try.
That would mean our Digimon would have their memories erased.
You mean they'll even forget us?
Yeah.
No way! Try something else!
It's hard to say what's worse, watching all of the gang's Digimon go berserk, or hitting the reset button on 15 years of memories. Either way, the result is a scene that's simply hard to sit through. On paper, the idea of rebooting the digital world, including everything that DigiDestined had done, is the exact opposite of what people expected from this anniversary series.
If my memories get erased, we'll just have to make new ones together, right? Wait. No matter what happens, promise me that you'll hold on to your love of learning, okay?
But as if this unprecedented goodbye wasn't bad enough, it's up to Tentomon's new megaform to restrain his infected comrades through it all. Given how soul-crushing this scene plays out, maybe leaving the Digimon infected wouldn't have been so bad after all.
Don't forget me, TK.
Number 6. Oikawa's dream comes true. Digimon Adventure 02.
Cody, what are you doing?
Almost there. Don't give up.
He may have fought against the DigiDestined, but Oikawa was no villain. All he wanted to do was make it to the digital world. It's Myotismon's fault for manipulating
That is true. He wasn't a villain.
that desire into his own nefarious scheme. In the end, it's both poetic and deeply tragic that Oikawa ends up dying mere steps away from finally achieving his goal. The only solace is that, right before he closes his eyes, Oikawa finally meets his very own partner Digimon.
Are you going so soon? But we just met again.
Don't worry, I'll always be here inside the digital world.
Really, there was no other way his character arc could have ended. It's just a shame that it had to come in the form of such a heart-wrenching scene.
Goodbye, DigiDestined, and thank you!
Number 5. Wizardmon's Last Spell. Digimon Adventure.
Hurry!
This moment is so much more than a generic self-sacrifice. Wizardmon spent his entire time on the show being the friend Gatomon always needed. He gave her his support, his knowledge, and in the end, his life. He believed in her and Kari's potential until the very end, and even said as much in his last words. That's just who Wizardmon was. Even as he succumbed to his wounds,
Yeah, see, now I get these, cause like I said, I watched season 1, season 2, season 3, and the Face movie.
he still felt the need to thank Gatomon for her friendship.
I'm glad that you and I were friends.
Oh, that's forever.
Thank you for everything, Gatomon.
Wizardmon, are you okay? Please answer.
Thankfully, she never took him for granted. If anything, her and Kari's immediate ascendance into Anjuwamon just solidified that, even though Wizardmon's gone, he's nowhere close to forgotten.
Gatomon is an angel?
Number 4. Wormon's End. Digimon Adventure 02.
I understand. You tried to make Chimeramon yours, but I'm your true friend.
Listen, you little nightcrawler, if I had a friend, it certainly wouldn't be you. Jed!
Ken wasn't exactly what you'd call a supportive tamer, but even as he became the Digimon Emperor and threatened to enslave the digital world, Wormmon stuck by his side. As such, he always knew that there was good inside of his tamer, it just needed a nudge in the right direction. A nudge that Wormmon himself was happy to provide.
What have I done?
The only thing sadder than Wimmon's sacrifice is that he did it for someone who never appreciated him. Luckily, the Mon's death was just the wake-up call Ken needed to start living up to his crest of kindness. For Wimmon, that's the very least Ken could do.
You're my best friend too. Goodbye, Ken.
Wormmon, no!
He's gone, Ken.
He can't be!
Number 3. A Lion's Heart. Digimon Tamers.
I don't know who you are, but I do know you're being used. This power.
This, like, fuck. Like, man. Now that I'm getting kind of fucking sad. I wonder what number 1 will be.
Or you've been given. Is it worth hurting these children to keep it?
You don't know anything!
In the first 2 seasons, partners who reached the end of their life reincarnated into new Digimon via Digi-Eggs, but not in Tamers. Given that the human characters constantly put themselves in danger, the season's director was adamant the show would not trivialize death. That vision culminated in Leomon's murder, which lives on as one of the most deplorable acts in the entire series.
Why can't you see? Why won't you try to understand the truth?
Poor Jerry had already seen enough tragedy for one lifetime, and still she endured losing her partner just as soon as she'd met him. With all that, her grieving cries are just plain haunting. The only thing left to say is that Beelzemon got what was coming to him.
Jerry, what are you doing? Come on, get out of the way!
Don't touch me! Everyone just leave me alone!
Jerry!
Number 2. End of the adventure. Digimon Adventure.
Sorry, Mimi. We can't wait for Palmon any longer.
It's time. Get on the cable car, everyone.
Come on, let's go.
Every journey has to end someday, but that doesn't make saying goodbye any easier. However, when both
just like Ash's journey.
Groups needed to return to their normal lives, the original adventure ended in the only way that felt right, with one last poignant hurrah. Every pair gets their very own farewell vignette, and each one is somehow more painfully sentimental than the last.
Palmon! Where are you? I want to say goodbye!
Huh? Princess Mimi, what are you doing?
Palmon's disappeared. Have you seen her?
Not recently. Sorry.
By the time the crew are back on the train to Earth, it's pretty much impossible to maintain a dry eye. Even through a litany of sequels, reboots, and goodbyes to come, none of them are as affecting as the very first time Digimon wrapped up its adventure.
Mimi! Palmon! Mimi, I'm sorry! It's okay, don't worry about it. Goodbye, Palmon, and thanks for everything. I love you! Goodbye, Mimi!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to
I'm very curious to know what number 1 will be.
Be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Final Digivolution. Digimon Adventure Last Evolution Kizuna.
これが俺たちの最後の進化だ!
Tai, Agumon, and the others have parted ways before, several times actually, but this film is much more than just another cheap tearjerker. No, it's the actual undisputed end of the original Digimon adventure. As expected, this means bidding adieu to the characters that had been the center of the franchise for over 20 years.
かすかに宿命は変えられないかもしれない。でも運命は変えられる。
There's also a sick final fight, great character developments, and a worthwhile sense of closure around the whole thing. But none of that eases what it's like to watch Digimon officially grow up. On principle, it's a movie designed to leave you a blubbering mess. To put it lightly, that final farewell scene does its job, and then some. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other.
So that's gonna be everything for this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.